Oh dear. Okay. Look, first, I did watch probably the first 66, 70 minutes of the game, and then after that point, the game was lost. So I just lost interest, to be honest. First, I thought we played all right. We had a couple of decent, efforts. We had Maguire had a good chance, which he somehow didn't even get on target from outside the 6-yard box. We also had Dobson. I think it was Dobson who had a shot that was basically flew and rocketed onto the bar, and then didn't. And I thought initially I thought it rolled across the goal line and went in, but didn't do it. And then second half, I don't know what it was. I don't know whether Phil Parkinson had a negative team talk at half time and that affected the players, but Pompey seemed to step it up a gear second half, to be fair to them, and ultimately across the game we did deserve to lose just because the second half Pompey really did step up a gear, put a lot of effort in, and I'm not going to try and use the no effort card because I use that quite a lot, but the intensity was not there second half, and I wasn't impressed with the way that we defended either of the goals, to be honest. Both of them were very, very poor heading, especially the first one, where I think it was Burgess who got the first one. He was basically allowed unmarked in the 6-yard box. Wasn't even challenged for the free kick and for the set piece, which was very, very disappointing. And then the second one, just again not good enough. Far too easy for them to score at the back, and literally right in front of the goal. Organisation was all over the place, and really, although obviously we were going to lose some games, today was a game we really could have done without losing. And so to be fair, Pompey did deserve it. You can see why they're unbeaten at Fratton Park, to be honest. You can see why they're actually they've got a very, very good home record because they get into people's faces. They've got a really good shape about them, and to be fair to Kenny Jackett, he has actually sorted them out massively since the start of the season when they were really struggling. So it is what it is. We're just the optimist in me is hoping that today is just going to be a bad day at the office and move on to the next game. But having said that, again, it does crank the pressure on the Ipswich game now because we've got to go into that game with the intention of winning it. You know, we're at home. We should be looking to bounce back from this particular defeat. It's not. You know, if we're wanting to try and push, if we want to try and push anywhere for the top two, if we want to push anywhere for the top two, we've got to go and show that we are capable of beating the teams that are in and around us. Ipswich, I believe, got battered today, or at least last time I checked, they were losing heavily against Peterborough. So we'll have to wait and see. It just means now, and I did say after these run of games, we'll see where we are after Pompey, after Ipswich, Oxford, Coventry, and so on. And now you've lost to Pompey. So you've now got to go and respond by beating Ipswich, and a draw is not good enough. We need to go out there with the intention of winning the game. I'll love you and leave you there, guys. Look, well done, Pompey, deserve the win. You can see why they've got a good home record, and let's just hope we can bounce back from this. One last thing before I finish. Humble pie, that's exactly why I said humble pie still hasn't been fully eaten on Phil Parkinson yet. Don't get me wrong, he has turned it around to a degree to get us on, well, I think it was a 9-game unbeaten run and 4 clean sheets in a row prior to the Pompey game. But ultimately, we'll wait and see at the end of the season whether we've actually turned this round or not. If we have, then we'll end up getting promoted. That's it. Nothing else. Nothing less will do. That's what he was brought in to do. Do it. See you later.